Should have been. We are now.
Niggas putting videos out with the meat. Yo, this is disrespectful. Court niggas. Niggas been penalized out here.
She is upset. She is upset.
I mean,
I listened to it. Yeah, he's saying basically his grandma put voodoo on the girl. The girl saying the grandma put a voodoo on him to stay with him and shit like that.
So it's a lot of suspect allegations that she got going on in there. It's a lot of. I'm not defending anyone. I'm just saying that she got caught. Everybody got caught, and now everybody is saying
everybody's cheating. Basically,
yes. Everyone is cheating, and one person got caught first. So one person cheating is worse than the other person cheating.
So she telling on everybody basically.
She start telling on him about so I guess Pat, you want to say what we talking about?
Nah, you just go ahead.
Apparently he confided in her and told her about him being molested as a child and all these things. She gets on that video that I just sent and is like spilling all the beans. Like he was molested as a child. His grandmother was putting voodoo on her. Like she's going in and telling all his business. That's where that Instagram live came in for an hour and 25 minutes because he wanted to clarify what was said. He wanted to clarify all that. I just think, relationships, whether it's a friendship or a marriage or a boyfriend and girlfriend, like why I gotta end so bad? Why I gotta be so nasty? Why can't we just be adults? Like Majah Hype is like what, 40?
Yeah, my thing is if you met her and she was for the streets.
For the community. She looked like she was for the community. You say the streets, I say the community.
How you know she was for the streets?
Yo, go through her. Yo, you guys see the messages that Majah Hype have. All the dudes
he probably didn't know.
He didn't know that. She probably was an angel in the crib.
That's what they saying. That's what
nobody. You gotta think about it. You gotta think like this. She probably was doing nasty shit to this nigga and just took his mind elsewhere. That's probably what it was. He was zoned. She's doing all the nastiest shit humanly possible, and he was caught up. It happens.
What do you think about the?
I mean, down for a real nigga.
What did you say?
But she
did all the nasty. For a real nigga.
Yeah, she did all the nastiest.
I don't think that was
human history. She probably fed into his, being molested, all that shit. She probably fed into all that. Yo, don't worry about it.
I don't know. I think I can't. I'm not in their household. I can't say.
I've read reports when somebody's been molested, right? They still have to get that satisfaction urge, like no lie. Like you read up on it. Somebody that got molested gotta get that satisfaction urge. Like basically, if they've been, basically penetrated or whatever, they need that same penetration to get that satisfaction. Like no lie. That's why you got a lot of guys that do that shit, like fingers up their ass and whatever, like their ass eating, whatever types of wild shit.
I heard that she was a cop in Houston and she just quit her job to move to
Atlanta.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. I got to start the. Okay, hold on. Never mind. She was tripping.
They said she was a police officer. Yeah. But but what does that have to do with the man plugging her in that dirty ass bathroom? Tell me what that.
I don't get that part. Why we even had to check that video? Caught me. I don't know who caught me like that, but I feel like that was dirty.
They sent the video around. The video's on Media Takeout. It's
Yo, I haven't been on Media Takeout in a minute. I need to start hitting that the day of the podcast.
And that's what I'm saying. What's the point? What's the point being made? What point is he making?
Because he must have released the video.
Yeah, he's saying that was at his show.
Yeah, he's saying that while he was performing on stage, that's what she was doing in her spare time.
Oh, that's her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's her. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it's her. I told my
Yo,
girlfriend in the
what
car,
y'all
that's
was
what women probably gonna slay me, but I was like, shoot,
what was
I don't care. I'm taking
Midnight
that one
saying
to my
in that
grave.
other one?
My face, it wasn't me. I'm shaggying that
What
all the way. It was not me. I don't even know who is that lady.
what was Midnight? What was Midnight saying in the other episode? Arby's got the meat.
Arby's, we have the meat.
Yeah.
Oh, funny.
Yeah. I was watching it. I was sitting there, I started busting out laughing.
Yeah, he released it. But I'm learning. So can somebody let me know? Isn't it illegal if he released that video without her consent?
Yeah, it's revenge porn.
You got to prove he did it.
Yeah, she could sue him.
She could sue him, right?
He did it. You got to prove he did it.
Character.
That's not assassinating the character. That's her. Is that her tattoo?
That's her.
I do think revenge porn is also based on him and her together. But it is I don't know all the terminology, because I think I don't know if is it a result of the breakup. So we probably gotta look that up, see what's up with that.
Are they married?
No.
They're not married. So hold up. So basically, she let some nigga record her.
Yeah.
Yes. In the airport bathroom.
She gotta question who he got the footage from.
It had to be the guy.
It might have been from her phone when he took her phone.
Nah.
No, he had her phone. So that's a possibility. She had the video just as well as he did.
So you saying that she sat there and let a nigga record her?
Yeah,
getting piped in a dirty bathroom.
See the video. I'm sorry.
She was enjoying the recording. She was looking too.
Because she was looking in the mirror, and so was he. He looked in the mirror. They looked in the mirror. He zoomed in and then zoomed out.
And watch the whole video. I just saw the meet and got the fuck out of there.
Oh, you want to see it?
No, they zoomed out and it was showing.
You was at Arby's, please?
Yeah, he was
showing. Nah, man. Yo, don't do that. Don't do that.
Y'all funny. I mean, it's sad. It's sad. It's very sad on all ends, because he was on Instagram for a while. Like, this is my wife. I love her. I'm gonna marry her. You know, that goes to another question of that whole public display of people.
Why was he apologizing?
Because
to women.
He's in a situation where it's domestic violence involved, and people are saying cancel him. So he's trying to save his career.
So he's trying to save his career.
So basically, he beat her ass.
Go back to Flatbush.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
So he didn't touch her.
He didn't touch her, but she's saying that he did. And she have like she had a black eye at some point, or she had bruises on her.
And she didn't call the cops.
Exactly.
Right.
That sounds dumb. Nah.
Listen, I'm not gonna say.
I don't know that she did. Oh, she said she didn't call the cops. One of that video. I mean,
trying to save his career or something like that, supposedly.
And she said that there was something that always
happened.
Then
why put it out now? If you're trying to save his career. Listen, I ain't.
He sent her back to where she came from, and that's it.
No, but suppose from what he said in his thing, that she was abusive. So also, she was handling him, spitting on him, calling him, like saying his secrets. Usually, when you tell somebody you're dating his secret, they always bring back.
She was abusive. He wasn't abusive. It's a lot of he say, she say.
Listen, if he was molested, that he have to take that L. He shouldn't have opened his damn mouth.
So Ebony Love in the chat says story sounds fishy. It does. It's a lot of it's a lot.
But what's her story or his story?
Yeah.
I would like to know
what story? Which one sounds fishy?
Yeah.
I think they both sound fishy, to tell you the truth. I think Majah Hype, if he would have just stayed quiet and not did what he did with showing like the text messages and the pictures, I think that he would have had a better chance of just people believing him a little bit more. But when you come out like that, you guilty of something. I feel you guilty of something.
Guilty.
So
he lost me when he said You know, I didn't really cheat, but I cheated.
All right, so one person in the chat said her story sounds fishy. Another person in the chat said both stories sound fishy.
I believe so.
So you saying
They
he
were
doing
both
his
wrong.
Siri here.
Okay.
Let
were
me know
both-
if I can help.
Yeah, Siri needs
Sorry.
some help. Siri needs to help. So Shauna said they were both wrong, but he took no accountability.
Yeah,
Did she? I don't know. I didn't really, I didn't know her name until his 139-minute live, and I was like,
No one knew who she was, right? But he needed to take accountability because he put his hands on her.
there's another video going around too where he was kicking her out the house, where she was like, "Yo, don't touch my stuff. I know I'm leaving. Let me set up something where I can get my stuff." You see him just throwing stuff out the door. So
oh, he pulled a Diary of a Mad Black Woman. He pulled a Tyler.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
Oh,
did.
where
He
is-
is pissed. When I say he is upset, he is upset about that. I mean,
I would be upset too if you check your girl phone, you see all these penis pictures and stuff like that. You talking to other guys.
Man.
he didn't have to put his hands on her. He could have threw her out though. I'm
Here's
sorry.
my
He coulda
issue.
threw her out.
Here's my issue.
Oh, he put his hands on her while he was throwing her out.
They saying that's what that's what's being
Here's
said.
my issue. You can't get mad at somebody after y'all both got caught cheating. Like you got caught, and then you find out she was cheating too. Yeah, y'all both caught. You corny.
It's true.
You more corny, to be honest. For like you got caught. Okay.
Oh,
then
so they both was cheating. Okay.
He was cheating first and got caught, and then took her phone. But here's one thing she said that I don't think a lot of people picked up on, because I didn't really watch a lot of her stuff, but I heard her say he cloned my phone, and a lot of people don't know what she meant by that. I was working in nightlife.
The fuck
This
do that?
doorman got mad. This doorman got these clients mad, and they work in telecommunications, and they cloned his SIM card. So what ended up happening was every text message went to his phone and went to the new phone that they cloned. So they got all his information, and that's what she said. He cloned my phone, and if he did all of that,
I mean, that's how he got the information.
He had to know that they knew what they knew.
That's why he was stepping out.
Yeah.
He's like, oh well, since he's cheating, I'm gonna cheat, and then we could call it even.
nah,
No,
I don't think he knew.
I
I don't think he knew because men don't stay usually when they find out.
I think we had a topic when I wasn't in on it, but I seen the topic where it was like who cheats worse, men or women, and it seemed like her cheating was worse than his. Like her cheating trumped his cheating because she got a whole video. She's in, and it's a lot of dudes. He got caught with one woman. Sorry.
So, in the chat, Shauna said her story was a little off, but putting his hands on her though. And then Teresa says he never admitted to cheating. All he had to do was put it in one of his characters, and people would have, I don't know, maybe people would have made light of it. I don't know. I don't know. This is crazy. This whole.
And now a lot of people, and I feel bad for him because he had a gig this weekend with like Erica Mena and Safari. They stopped following him, and I don't think he's doing the gig no more. I think they
because what I did see when I went to her page and I did a quick scan, Erica Mena's on her side. So of course, maybe Safari wanted to be like, I'm not in it. And then Erica gave him that look like, nigga, you in it.
That's his wife. He got to ride with his wife.
Exactly. And you know, Safari a little pussy. So, I mean, he did the right thing. He got to go with his wife. But, you know, you can't really pick sides if you don't know the truth. But if Erica said no, then he said, yeah, straight. No. So he had to unfollow. And she probably took his phone and unfollowed Majah Hype.
Won't be needing that anymore.
American Grenadian.
You think his career is gonna be? You think his career? That's it? Y'all think that's it?
I don't think that's it. I think he should have just not his management, whoever his management is. they suck. I would have been like, yo, don't say nothing. Just let it rock out. Just apologize, and that's it.
So you want him?
Should have did a
So
Kevin
you want
Hart.
him? So you want him to guard like Tory Lane?
You got to. You can't, especially in an image like that, especially abusing women. Even though you may not have done it, but people don't know that. So we should have just like apologize and say, yo, listen, I need help.
Nah, why apologize? Why apologize for something
you can't apologize
if you ain't do that?
See, I'm glad
you ain't do nothing.
Yo,
listen, if you ain't do it, why would you apologize?
No, I understand that point of it. I'm saying you can still admit, listen, I didn't do it, but we both have issues. I'm taking accountable for what I did, but I didn't hit her. Like we did argue. I do need counseling or something like that.
I only think I apologize that shit got out. Sorry that this shit got out. I apologize for that. This ain't supposed to be out here. This is our personal business.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I apologize about. Everything else, I'm like, yeah, listen, I'd have said straight up, I ain't whipped that bitch ass.
I think the reason why that got out was because
See, look, you'd have said that, people would have believed you.
Yeah.
Like, just like all she had to say, yo, like, she probably said, yo, that dirty nigga whooped my ass. She probably said that shit. And niggas believe that shit. That little dick nigga whooped my ass.
Well, that's what happened to Chad. I mean, nobody likes domestic violence is something that people don't, it's not to be played with. Like the cancel culture will cancel you, because look at Chad Ochocinco. Like after he punched Evelyn in her eye and busted up her foot, that was it.
It's not even cool. I ain't gonna lie. Some of that ain't cool.
I'm never gonna condone. Cool. I'm never gonna condone domestic violence at all.
No.
None of us know. None of us are.
Hold on. Remember, we did say, you know, if a woman gives you like HIV or something, you on the fence. But
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. That power bomb.
We did. You might get a you get a Street Fighter move.
People living longer with HIV than they are with coronavirus. So now go ahead.
It's just, you know, that STD shit is crazy. But with the Ocho situation,
you'll be okay.
The Ocho situation, he had no right to headbutt her.
No.
He had no right to hit her anyway. But he should have left, because she told him that he could be with other women, and then got mad when you saw a condom in his pocket.
Right.
So you want him to be with other women raw? Like, what?
Where's the boundary?
No.
People say things in the moment because they think that it's something that they want their significant other to hear. But deep down, you know, you really don't mean that shit, because
you don't give no rich man, any man
the consent to cheat on. Like, I'm not giving you the consent. I'm not giving a poor man I'm not giving you the consent, the ticket to go out there. And no, that sounds crazy to me. Like, it doesn't matter who you with.
Give me the green light.
That's like, remember when they used to give you that hall pass?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what that is. That's our hall pass relationship.
I never got offered that.
And you never got offered a hall pass in school?
Okay, in school.
Where you at? You watching the movies, bro? The women don't give that.
I'm about to say, like,
green light.
That's the
like you get. I'm about to ask her that you gave your husband a hall pass. This is crazy.
I'm not giving.
That's what I'm
trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't give people hall passes. You don't give them a pass to. That's not a conversation that you put in your relationship, because it'll just go south.
It might. People might want to do something to spice it up. That's why they do. That's why they do the whole pass thing.
I think sometimes spicing it up can mess it up too.
It can.
That's a fact.
You shouldn't spice up something. You shouldn't do something that you're not truly ready for or truly ready.
That's why I don't mess with threesomes and none of that shit. I don't mess with none of that shit. I ain't into the threesome. I'm not into none of that.
You gotta be mentally ready for it.
Like, it's mostly on the women's side. It's just, if you don't like women, you shouldn't be doing no threesomes. Like,
period. Like, I just feel like you like, I ain't gonna front, like, for guys too. Like, if a guy and a woman, if y'all both agree to a threesome, I mean, as a guy, you might have to let another guy slay your woman. Nah, I'm not into
what?
Nah.
Exactly. I mean,
nah. Nah. Just like a woman, just like she allow you to do another woman.
Like I said, when it comes to threesomes, if it's not mutually beneficial for both parties, it's going to be a problem.
I'm like, yo, do I look like Wilson?
Wow. Let me ask you, why would it be beneficial? I'm just curious. When you say
entanglement.
What you mean? I'm just saying, if it's two men and a woman, if the guys are not bisexual, it's not mutually beneficial. It's only beneficial for the woman, and vice versa. If it's two women and one man, if both women are not bisexual, it's not mutually beneficial for the women either. It's
so
just
you're saying swingers.
I guess that's not necessarily that's a threesome. It's not swinging.
That's not swinging.
Couples.
I mean, no, I'm saying you have to be a swinger basically for that to actually.
No, swingers is usually couple swapping and that's usually
what? No, that's not the only thing that goes with swinging, brother.
Yes, it is. What are you talking about?
Yeah, the couples are swapping and the guys are swapping with the couples. I'm telling you.
How you know? How you telling me?
My man,
listen, I'm just saying. I'll tell you.
Listen. First off, I speak with when you work at a bar, you hear all the information.
Y'all work at the club. Y'all know.
Please, I've worked at a swingers party. Who you talking to? Like, you talking to me, bro?
Thank you. So you work at a swingers party. Thank you. There was a night at the bar where they had swingers night.
Yeah,
shit was lit.
Y'all
shit was crazy.
So in New York, Taj.
Nah.
No, not Taj. Is it Taj?
Nah, this is VA. I'm out here.
No,
VA.
I'm telling you the spot. No. What's that spot downtown down the block from Finale, Ramel? Katra?
Katra.
Yeah, Katra. When it was called, the place it was called before Katra, I just showed up to work and it was like, yo, it's a swingers party tonight. I'm like, okay. They were like, yeah, you could do anything but intercourse. I'm like, that's kind of weird. So they wanted us to police that, but they didn't want us to look. It was weird. It was weird. It was
Yo, there was one at this. There was a spot in Hershey's in Norfolk. Spot called Hershey. It's usually a lesbian spot, but they had swingers night. Dudes was getting it on with dudes. Women was getting it on. It was the couples getting it in. I was like, wow. I said, never again.
It has to be
never again.
It has to be very uncomfortable for somebody who is like, when I told y'all I had to do that project for school, it's an uncomfortable situation. Even when we had to go to the strip club, interview strippers, it was just crazy. I was just like, this is ridiculous. This don't make no sense.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable when you're not aware of that type of stuff.
No.
Like you could deal with lesbians, gay dudes, and stuff like that, but when you deal with that type of level, you like, oh wow. Like you had a lesbian and married a gay dude, like this is weird. Right.
Yo, it was this girl. I saw her from like 15 feet away from me. She was giving head. I'm like, okay, whatever. This was at the swingers party. And then she gonna walk over to me, talking about I like teddy bears. And I'm like, I'm trying to like move my head. I want no spit to go on.
Y'all is some.
And she up here flirting with me, and I was like, all right, sweetheart.
Mean.
I said, listen, you are very attractive, but I just saw you 5 minutes ago giving head, so we can't have a conversation. It's a no for me.
Right. She got dick breath in your face.
She was like, "You sure?" I said, "Yeah, I'm sure." Have a good night.
I think y'all can write a book.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah, I always
talking with the trans fluid.
I don't want to do a book. I always wanted to do like an hour-long Entourage style HBO or Showtime. I wanted to do something like that.
I think y'all have a lot of stories. Y'all can write a book about make it from different authors.
I'm seeing some shit.
I know y'all seen some.
I've seen some shit.
This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to take like maybe 8 or 9 people that I knew, because we used to go to breakfast after work a lot, and we used to just talk about our nights and stuff. So I wanted to have the scene where we always come to breakfast at the same spot that just closed recently, actually. Good Stuff Diner. Just recently closed because of COVID, but We used to go there and we used to talk about our night. So the scene would be us always coming in, saying what's up, talking to each other, and then we get a flashback to like different nights. Because I've known so many people in my immediate bouncer circle that almost anything popular that happened in the last 20 years, somebody I know worked there. Like the Puffy.
You guys are the whole Puffy.
Hmm?
You mean Puffy incident?
All of them. Every incident that was popular in the last 20 years, somebody I know worked there. And I know we probably get sued, but we telling the truth. Like,
I mean, how would they sue you if it's public?
If you ain't signed, if you ain't signed an NDA or
public,
anything like that.
Yeah.
But they like you trying to slander. Like they'll probably say you trying to slander. Like everybody would find out how cheap Puffy is, bringing his own bottles to the club and they're acting like he popping them. Everybody would find out like different things, you know. So people might not like that. They'll be like, yo, nah.
About Busta, how he got all the gay guys surrounding the VIP section. Like, I'm here for Busta. Sorry.
So Joe said you're giving out your ideas on live, Pat.
Listen,
keep your idea and formulate your group and you
listen,
come out with your book.
Even if they have the idea, they don't have the. I have a script already. I already have like episodes.
So then do it.
What? Like how do you can't put a production together? It's not that simple.
You write the book and then you get somebody to edit it. I mean, there's a lot of you've seen all these street novels out
what
there.
What you do is you just tell a story without having to make no mentions if you worry about somebody knowing the names or being
change the name.
Yeah, just make a story and just do the visuals.
We actually we was like we're gonna say Fluff Daddy and like I was with Brittany the night before she shaved her head. Like she was coked out. I don't know if it was coke. I don't know what. She was high the whole night. It was just
coke.
You can talk about that. Has anybody seen any overdoses in the club?
You just probably was. She probably
overdoses.
Probably was stressed.
Yeah,
mental breakdown, mental illness.
It was something. She was high the whole night. I don't know what it was. I didn't see her take anything.
That was around the time she was going through that custody battle with ex-husband.
Yo, that whole week was interesting. That was her birthday week. I was trying to get away from her, and she saw me. She was like, "Yeah, I want him to follow me around." I was like, I saw this bitch the other day. Anyway, I was like, I don't want to deal with her again.
He was like, Pikachu, I choose you.
Facts. It was definitely. She was like, Charizard, Char. Like I felt like a Pokemon.
It said Char.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we got to get to this. Majah Hype is in trouble. His girl is wilding. It'd be funny all of this and then get back together.
Right.
That probably might happen. That probably might happen. I guarantee you that happen.
It could. Isn't Mello and Lala still together?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Oh, the word that nigga got a small dick. I'm getting back with you? You crazy.
It might happen.
He getting back. She gonna say, all she gotta say she was mad.
She liked that small dick for some years, so he got a chance.
Damn it, Emily, when he knocked out her whole entire, he knocked out the whole front feet. Like he took the whole thing out.
Damn.
Oh, and
she just had a baby.
She be having the audacity to act stuck up when she come out. I be looking at her like, "Ma, you cute and all, but this nigga stay playing you. He been single as a dollar bill. Do not come in here acting fly." Like, I'm talking about some simple shit. Like she came to a restaurant, I was working restaurant club, and I'm just like, being, ladies, how you doing? Like, welcome. And she just like egged me. I ain't get mad. And I think Chrissy was like, "Yeah, hey, how you doing?" She's talking like that's what people do, talk to each other. But she probably was like, "Oh, that's the help. I ain't got to speak to him." And then she went to dinner. Then she came back down when she tried to go up to the club, and it was like, "Yeah, you need a stamp to get to the club." She came back downstairs being all nice. She said, can I get a stamp for the club? I was like, yeah, you talk to him. Like, fuck out of here. Don't talk to me now. Cornball. Man. I'm like, you can't be getting beat up on camera and acting stuck up. Get out of here. Don't nobody respect you. Your man been single as a dollar bill. Been single.
You say he's single?
That's all he used to say his whole career. I'm single as a dollar bill while simultaneously being with her. So she can't be walking around New York acting like she all that. Get out of here.
Talking about
Fab lifelong side chick.
Oh, Emily?
Yeah.
Are they married now? I heard they were married.
Lifelong side chick. That's what she is.
Damn.
That's how she get treated. She get treated like a side chick.
That's like Jim Jones. What? Right? Are they married for real now? Him and
I don't know.
I don't know neither.
But she don't get treated like Emily do. I mean, she don't get no great treatment. She don't get that Emily. Emily get that Jaheim struggle love treatment.
You funny. You said Jaheim struggle. You think he's smoking crack?
I deserve for you.
I saw Jaheim walking. I forgot with somebody else with a big ass brown trench coat.
He looked
just
like
walking the streets. He look.
He
look homeless,
Jaheim,
bro.
He on
like
that vegan diet.
Back on New Jack City.
That shit is not goddamn.
Whole crackhead.
That's a vegan diet. That's what vegans do.
Ain't no vegan diet.
That's a vegan diet.
If Judge Mathis would have thought that nigga, that's a crackhead. I know a crackhead when I see a crackhead. You a crackhead, ma'am.
When I see one.
You're a crackhead, ma'am. You just don't know it. You're a crackhead. Favorite word.
Can he still sing?
I heard he can.
Yeah, he can still sing.
All right, then that ain't the crack then.
I heard crackhead. A lot of crackheads can sing.
Crack fuck up your voice, man.
It's meth for him.
Yes, it do. Yo, listen.
No, it don't. Bobby Brown still got a little tune.
Bobby Brown haven't been the same.
Bobby Brown still got a little tune.
Yo, listen. What's my man from 5 Heartbeats?
Huh? What?
What's my man from 5 Heartbeats?
Eddie Kane.
Eddie Kane.
What up, Chulo Joe?
Right, he looking like that. That's what Jaheim looking like right now.
Nah, that nigga, he on that vegan diet, man. Stay away from that vegan.
Yo, chill.
He sprinkle back over it and pretend it's salt. That's what he do.
With the vegan community. The vegan community can do.
Don't let the vegan people come get you because you know they don't want you talking about meat around.
I went vegan for 6 months.
The natural people.
I went vegan for 6 months.
Around them. Huh?
I went vegan for 6 months. That's a dub.
I went vegan for 6 days. You heard? Big time.
That's a dub.
Out for you guys.
That's why it lasted 6 days.
I'm gonna tell you this.
I'm not great.
No lie. When I was upstairs sleep I was upstairs when I was at the other place. I was upstairs sleep. My kid's mother at the time made some steak, right? I smelled that shit from all the way upstairs. Came downstairs tweaking. No lie. I said never again will I do vegan. I did it for 6 months. Don't get me wrong, it helps you clean your system and everything. You clean your whole system out. You get right. But after that, you still don't get all the proteins and like you lose a lot of vitamins and stuff along with it too. You gotta take a lot of stuff every day just to keep up. And that's the only thing about that, taking all that stuff you can't miss a beat.
The supplements too, that people have to be careful with that because that messes up your liver.
Yeah, no, well, like I said, you gotta do organic stuff. Everything that's creatine. Like if you're dealing with a lot of stuff with creatine in it.
Wow. I don't know. I'm considering it, but I don't.
But it works. Don't get me wrong. It'll get you right. Don't get me wrong. It will get you right.
But you can't do it for life, is what you saying.
I can't do. You get dizzy and shit moments. You be having dizzy moments and shit. Yo, nigga out here.
And they had to eat. They were like completely vegan, and because they were sick, they had to start eating chicken because their system was like.
Like if you do it like I said, most people have to do it.
Chulo Joe, you not even say nothing. Quiet ass.
He just got it.
Goddamn.
Welcome. Benzite suavemente.
Let him live. He just showed up to the party.
Goddamn.
Anywho,
My bad for interrupting. Continue, Sleep.
That's it
I'm
for
like
hot.
my business. I'm about to meet myself.
That's it for hot topics.